Good morning, students. Today my subject is the building planning and comparative drawing. The subject code is TIU PC UC 21101. So the very first day of this subject, the building planning, first I will start the topic of your module 1, that is the principles of planning. Now the importance of this topic is like with this. As a civil engineer, when you make a building plan, now you have to know this first, the principles of planning. So what are the criteria for the principles of planning? So we can see that 10 criteria are there. That is the aspect, prospect, furniture requirements, roominess, grouping, circulation, privacy, sanitation, elegance, and finally the economy. Now what is the aspect? Aspect means basically we are allowing the natural gifts to our utilities. Utility means the rooms, utility of the rooms. That means the bedrooms, kitchens, living dining room, store, drawing room, store, reading room, etc., etc. Where the location, aspects means the direction of the rooms with respect to the natural gifts. That means the natural gifts means the natural light, wind, air, ventilation, all these things. That means it is meant for the arrangement of doors and windows at the external faces of the wall of the building, which flows the natural gifts of the sunshine, air and scenery, etc., etc. Let us put an example, kitchen. Now kitchen is the eastern aspect, so that the morning sun would refresh and purify the air, and the kitchen would remain cool during the latter part of the day. So our purpose is that we will show the location of the kitchen in the drawing in the eastern aspect. So aspect of the kitchen is the eastern side. So eastern aspect is there for the kitchen. Now there is a logic behind that. I have already told you for the kitchen. Now the living room is the southern or southeast aspect. Why? Because the sun is towards the south during cooler days, and the living rooms with south aspect will be benefited by the sun when it is winter, and in summer as the sun would be on the north side. So the purpose is the living dining room in the summer time will feel the cool, and in the winter time will feel the warm as per the aspect is determined. So south or southern aspects is the appropriate for the living room. Now we are going for the bedroom aspect. For the bedroom aspect, west or southwest aspects, because when you are making the plan for the bedroom, now we have to consider for the breeze. That means the winds flow. Where from the winds flow from? What from the comfortable breeze will come? Now west or southwest is the ideal aspect of the bedroom, because the breeze required particularly in summer would prevail from that side. Now this is the in nutshell, if we go for the tabular form, we see that the bedroom is the northwest, west or southeast to reduce the plentiful or breeze in summer. If you see for the kitchen at a glance, we can see in the tabular form that it should be east or nearly northeast to receive morning sun, which is germicidal. If purify the air, it should be cool during the summer. Then for the dining, I mean to say the living dining or drawing, it is southeast, southwest. Adequate natural lighting during winter and obviate the sun during the summer. Reading room, the sun predominantly plays in the north side, so the reading room requires the lighting from the natural lighting from the sunlight. So definitely the aspect of the reading room is ideal for the north and northwest, where the light from the north being diffused and evenly distributed and cool. Store, if we see that it should be in the dark and cool condition, so ideal aspect of the store is northwest, north and northeast. Now this is the aspect I have defined. I have given the utilities, defined utilities, that is the different utility services in the different group, the aspects as per the criteria as per the utility is concerned. Let us come to the point of the next criteria of the principles of planning, that is the prospect. What is the prospect? Now the primary consideration of the planning of the building are the aspect and the prospect, and they both often may be variants with each other. Both these demand the disposition of the doors and windows in the external walls at a particular places and in particular ways. prospect is determined by the views desired from the certain rooms of the house and is interested by the surroundings particularities of the selected site. Let us consider you will go for the excursion in the hill area. You go to the hotel. Where room will select? You first open the window and will see whether there will be beautiful scenery is visible from your located window. Where we are going for this room, where we select for the room is there or not. So there the prospect lies. Everybody want to see in front of the window the surroundings. That means the surroundings is very particular. Why? Because the window location will be attractive on the surrounding attractive locations for the selected site. For the good outlook, natural and artificial landscapes should be considered as a law of architecture. So this is the projection of the windows, different projecting window. I am just showing what type of window is there. Light one is the most appropriate because the right side of the windows, projected windows, if it is there, then the visionary will be much more clear for any sceneries, views or like these things. So this is the projecting windows for desired prospect. Now the furniture requirement is very important because the functional requirement of a room decides the required furniture. Generally, when non-residential buildings are being planned according to the furniture equipment and other fixtures. In designing any dwelling, the architect should take the furniture in account which occupant will use. It is better to prepare a sketch and indicating the position of the furniture, which helps position of the doors, windows, circulation space, size of the. So what I am trying to say is that the arrangement of the room, basically the room I am telling you, it will be on the rectangular side for economical sizing of the furniture. It is never in the square. Square is not the appropriate because there the final or full utilization of the furniture will not take place if you take a shape of the square of the room. So it will always be preferable if you go for the rectangular room for providing the furniture. And generally the thumb rule is that L by B, that is the length by B ratio, we are maintaining that 1.2 to 1.5 because too much length, if it is L 2 times of B, it will be like a tunneling shape, that is also not admittable. So neither the square is admissible nor too much length by base ratio, that means if it exceeds by 2, that will not be recommendable. So generally the thumb rule is 1.5 to 1.2 L by B is preferred for accommodation and planning of the furniture in the room. Different sketch I am just showing. You see, so this is the working space in the kitchen. Now I am going to the next part of the thing, that is the roominess. What is the roominess? It refers to the effect produced by reserving the maximum benefits from the minimum dimension of a room, giving due importance to the furniture placement in the room. Factors affecting the roominess are, first of all, I have to see the size of the room, shape of the room, like rectangular or square, furniture used, and position of doors and windows. As I have told you that L by B is 1.2 to 1.51 is required, and having length twice is width is objectionable and not admissible. Say this is one example I am showing. You see the 3.6 meter by 3.6 meter, approximately I can say that the 11 feet by 11 feet is the room size. It is a square. So definitely this is not an economical room. If we positioning the chair, table, cot, that is the bed, which are mandatorily required for the room, if we see the equation of the pace, you can, the drawing itself says this room is not the economical one. So let us draw the another view, 3600 by 3000, that means we are maintaining here by L by B is 1.2. So about rupees 60,000 is saved, but no space gained as such. Here we can see that the space is displayed economically, but no space gained as such. So the third one, if you see 4000 by 2700, that means we are getting the area of the 10.8 meter square. Here this is the more economy, so this is